After the tsunami of 2004, that hit Indonesia, I was asked to work in Aceh, Indonesia, to help with the rehabilitation. It was a very difficult time for me. The most difficult thing for me to see is when I see little children, many hundreds of thousands of little children that lost their parents. And then I asked myself, why? Why this have to be happening to them? You see, these little children never did anything wrong, so why did that happen to them? But then I realized, that bad thing happened to good people too. Not only to bad people, but good people too. When bad things happen to us, we tend to react in very predictable way. Number one is we try to deny that something bad happened to us. Like for example, many people that suffer from cancer, when the doctor said you have a cancer, they said, no, the doctor is stupid. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So we go to another doctor. Then when all doctors said, yes, the doctor was right that you have suffered from cancer, then what we do is we become angry. And we said, I'm a good person, why this happening to me? Then after we continue to become angry and fight it, and then eventually we accept. And that is the worst part, but because we give up on life. Yeah? And so many people start drinking, many people don't take care of themselves, and some people take drugs and things like that because they said, nothing matters to me anyway. We have to understand again that bad thing happen to us, and when bad thing happen to us, we must not just lay back and accept it. We have to fight it, right? A man was told by his boss that he was fired, not because he done a bad job, but because the man knows that his boss just give the job to his girlfriend. So he got very angry. He went home and he started shouting at the children, and the wife said, what happened? He said, I got fired, because the boss is bad, and so on and so on. And so that night he refused to eat and he refused to go to sleep. He just sit there. And the next morning the wife find him lying on the sofa in front of the television that was still on. And that's what happened when bad thing happened to us. We tend to be angry, but then it also affected our family, When we got angry, it affected our family, affected our colleague, our friend. And so we must not do that. One thing we can do is when bad thing happen to us, we have to develop a plan. And you do that before bad thing happen. And this is very important because when bad thing happen to us, we become paralyzed. So we have to do it before that. So we decided now, and we classified bad thing that happened to us in 3 different classes. Small bad thing, medium bad thing, and big bad thing. Small bad thing is when we lose our camera, we lose our mobile phone. That's a small thing because we can replace it quite easily. Medium bad thing is when, we get into accident, or when somebody that we love get into accident, or when, for example, we lost our job. That's a medium bad thing because we can recover that. The big bad thing is when we lost somebody we love, our husband, our wife, our children, and our parents. That's the big bad thing. Now that's step number 1. We have very clear what it is. And then step number 2 is decided how long do we want to be angry when this thing happens. Remember this, when bad thing happen to us, it is not our fault. We deserve to be angry. So don't try to keep it inside. When we get angry, we get angry. And it helps, when we get angry, we let it out. But we have to decide how long we want to be angry. So small thing, when I lost my mobile phone, for example, I decided I'm going to be angry for 2 days. When I lost a project that I really wanted, but I did not get it, I'm going to be angry for about a week, say, or at the maximum 2 weeks. But when I lost somebody I love, I deserve to be upset and unhappy for, say, about a month. But then I decided after that period, I will become normal again. I will resume life as normal. Because what happened is, when you continue to be influenced and impacted by this feeling, bad feeling, then we cannot do anything. We cannot improve our life. So don't do that. Decided to stop. I've done this many times, and many people that I told them to do this also have found it very useful, right? And then because it affected our family also. So when I got bad news that I lost the project that I have, I told my family I'm going to be very angry for 2 weeks. You know? So in our living room there is a calendar. I mark it with angry face, you know, for 2 weeks, angry face. And on the last day I put a smiling face. So then my family know that this is not going to last forever, you know. Father is angry, he's going to be unreasonable, he's going to watch television, he wants to watch television, but then he will stop. So because they know there is an end, they just carry on life as normal. If you ever been angry, you will notice that it's not nice to be angry alone. When you be angry, you want people to be afraid of you, you want people to be upset and things like that. But when you get angry and nobody pay attention to you, very soon you become very tired. And so I start thinking, if I can stop being angry for 2 weeks, why I cannot be angry for 2 days? So then I decided stop, and then I start to go back to my email, send proposal to many organizations, and within 2-3 days I recover. I got another project. So don't let the bad thing that happened to you continue to influence you too long. Just remember one thing, nothing lasts forever. Good thing don't last forever, bad thing also don't last forever. And so it will last forever if you allow it to be. So don't do that. Even if we cannot control what bad thing going to happen to us and when bad thing can happen to us, there's one thing we can control. We can control how long we're going to be upset by this. So just do that, and thank you very much.